Hey folks, Aaron here. Welcome back to my anime review. Today we're looking at the first episode of Devil's Line. Now, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you would know that I was very, very hyped up for Devil's Line. I love the manga. I've actually owned the first 3 volumes of it. I think it's incredible so far. I'm actually on the 3rd volume right now currently. I haven't gotten to reading it all yet, but I think the story is very nice. And as my one friend said, I'm not going to take the credit for this one, but it's a very accurate statement. It's like Tokyo Ghoul, but with romance to it. Because in many ways, Devil's Line kind of reminds me of a shoujo work. It has that feeling of it. It looks, at times, even like a shoujo art style. But it's also not really also entirely focused on shoujo. This is a violent world we live in terms of the story and all that. Our main protagonist is Yuki. He's a vampire himself, also a human. And we also have Tsukasa, who's just full-on human. She's the female lead. But Yuki is essentially trying to hunt down rogue vampires, or those that attack humans and thus take them down with his powers. The problem is that for the most part in this world that we have in the series of Devil's Line, the vampires are triggered very easily. It's not that they're trying to kill humans all the time. It's not that they're trying to suck blood dry from people. But for the most part, they have a very inherent ability of wanting to get blood, and they need blood to survive. The problem also is that even if they hook up, like for example, there's going to be a few characters that hook up with, females or males or whatever. And the thing is that if they are a vampire, if one of them is a vampire, at any moment, if they, sense blood off of them, or if they get hurt, or if they even have sex, it causes a trigger of them going into like a beast state, a vampiric state, where then they go out and start killing or even kill their spouse or whatever, because they're just that, volatile. They can be at any time just crazed. And it's very interesting to see that. It's because Tokyo Ghoul, we have these characters that really do blend into society for the most part, only once in a while coming out and causing ruckus. But in this, they're basically known. These vampires are a thing that humans are scared of, but the same token, they hide pretty damn well if they just don't see any blood. And for the most part, it seems like the story will revolve around a lot of blood. I'll tell you right now, if you didn't get, if you're squeamish with blood, folks, the first, minute of this is going to be a very interesting ride for you, because there's a lot of blood. Expect that in Devil's Line. The Devil's Line, the manga, it has a lot of blood. It's not afraid to show these characters go crazy and nuts and attack people and just rip people to shreds. It's something that, it's done in the manga a lot. But I was disappointed with the first episode of the anime. I really didn't particularly care for it that much. It's not that I hated it or really disliked it. It's not like I'm not going to watch it anymore. But it was almost, for me, a turnoff, because I was hoping that the animation style would be a lot better. But there were things about the animation style that really kind of pissed me off. And I should have known when it was done by Servamp's design team, which that scared me already by itself. But I usually try not to judge a studio just because their works are not good. Sometimes they have great works and then other things that are horrible, and sometimes they have meh stuff, all that. But there were for example, during some of the action sequences, there was shaky camera stuff from movies, and I don't know why someone thought, oh man, that'll be good for an anime. It does not look good. It just looks really bad and off-putting. It makes the animation look so janky at times, to be honest with you folks. And even the designs of some of the characters, like the main female, she looks so much better as a manga character, and the manga uses a very simplistic art style versus the anime, which you can see, they clearly see they put more emphasis on the character design, but they look weaker at the same time. Our main character, Yuki, doesn't look too bad. He's okay for the most part, but Tsukasa, I was like, what? She's got this really odd shaped hairstyle, and even her head, the way it's shaped, it sounds like nitpicking, folks. I know it does, but it's just, maybe because I'm a fan of the manga, maybe that's why I really try not to always read the mangas before I watch the anime, because it does sometimes trigger you in different ways. But equally, there are other times I've read manga and then watched the anime and was perfectly fine with it. I don't know what to say. I really don't. It's like Devil's Line, the first episode didn't wow me. It had okay music, it had okay action, it had okay setup already, essentially. Will it be like that for the whole thing? I don't know yet. But I would love to hear from you guys. What are you guys thinking about Devil's Line so far? Let me know in the comments below. I will talk to you guys later. I have one more review up today, and that's Persona 5. I waited for that one specifically because I wanted to end my day on that one, because I have some things to say about that too. And until then, guys, I will talk to you later. God bless you all. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye, everyone.